Guys, thank you guys for tuning to my channel. This is Healing with JoJo 777 and I am back to give you guys another video. I pray that you guys are staying blessed at this time. I pray that you guys are staying protected at this time. I pray that you guys are at peace at this time. All right, so I was sitting here and I was talking to my sister, and you know, we having like a little late night chill. Okay, we got our little wine. Okay, y'all go ahead and grab y'all glass, y'all get y'all's, and we are just going to have a talk today. All right, so just speaking for myself with experience, you know, these past 2 years have been like, wow, batshit crazy for me. Okay, just batshit crazy. You know, I'm talking about what I never would have thunk. No, things that I never would have thought or expected to happen has happened, you know. And I was telling her, I said, you know, sometimes life will take you down a unexpected or on a unexpected journey to give you everything you ever wanted, okay? Everything you truly needed, all right? So it's like on this journey, you experience things that give you wisdom, okay? So it's like you for me personally, like it was one of those you got to lose to win, you know? And when I say you got to lose to win, it was more so in the meaning of sacrifice, you know? So it's like, in order for me to get to the place that I am today, all right, to have peace, to have freedom, to have joy, to have unconditional love, to have understanding, have clarity, you know, to be as grounded, you know, to no longer have anxiety. Like, it took a lot of pain. It took a lot of sacrifices. It took a lot of just a lot of experience, okay? A lot of losses. It was like everything that I thought that I needed, okay? Like I had everything that I had. It was like, listen, lose it, sacrifice it, and watch how much more God gives you, right? So it was like one of those type of situations, all right? So in the midst of my personal journey, all right, it was just like a lot of self-reflection, you know, so shadow work, you know, where I had to go within, look at myself, and I'm like, you know what, Joe, you did it the fuck up. You know, it's like when you really have to look yourself in the mirror, be transparent with yourself, you know, it's because it's like when you really want to grow and you really want to elevate and you want to be the best version of yourself, it's like you have to break it down like a quarter pound. But no, you really got to break it down and you got to really just look at you. This is where you have to really just be so transparent. You have to be so just authentic. You have to be so real, so blunt, so just to the core, you know? And it's like you really got to just look at you, you know? And it's like when you look at you and you're like, you know what? Okay, this was my flaw, boom. What can I do to improve this? What can I do to change this about me? All right. So it's like, you know who you are. All right. So it's like when you're in a situation and it's like, you notice that all you got around you is drama, trauma, and chaos. That is when you know it is time to declutter. That is when you know it's time to start separating so that you can elevate. All right. So like, that's what I mean when I say, you know, God will take you on an unexpected journey to give you, you know, everything you truly desire. So it's like this unexpected journey. Okay, some people will consider it's like the awakening, you know, and awakenings are different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, just speaking for myself, like my awakening was more so like the self-realization of like, bitch, I know you fucking lying. Sips tea, okay? Wine and this one is wine. Pinky out, okay? Y'all, when I tell y'all, it was like one day I looked in the mirror and I was just like, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. I got all this shit going on around me. And it's like shit just kept happening. And it's like, it just kept happening. So it's like when you are in that stage in your life and you got all this shit going on. And it's like the shit just keep happening. Excuse my mouth. But it's like the stuff just keeps happening, y'all. It's like it don't stop. It keeps happening and it keeps happening. And it's just like, it's like a tornado of just like, and it's like it just happens so fast. You know, like that's when God is really trying to tap on you. Like, hey, at this point, you've been so disobedient. You done did it the fuck up, right? It's like you've been so disobedient. You've done it up. So now I'm going to make everything just crash on you so you can go ahead and sit down, focus back on me, talk back to God, get back. God's like calling on you like, my child, come back to me. Come back to me. Now let's talk about this. It's like, okay, so now everything is just upside down. Now come and talk to me and let's figure this out and let me show you the way, right? But it's like, in order for me to show you the way, you have to be open to receiving God's guidance, you know? So it was like, for me, like, I was meditating a lot, you know, isolation, you know, you get in that stage of isolation. And it's just like, you know what, you got to quiet your mind. You got to declutter, get everything, all the distractions, get all this shit away from you. Get it all away from you, okay? Get back in the gym. Do things that's going to help you release in a healthy way, you know? Like, it's like transmuting that energy, you know what I mean? So it's like, when you work out, you're exerting all this energy, you know? So it's like all that negative, all that toxicity you was carrying, all that baggage you was, hey, get on the treadmill and just go run, you know, or lift those weights, or, you know, whatever it is, however you go about your thing. Okay, me, it's treadmill, you know, like just, you know, jog it out or whatnot. So, you know, or go on nature walks. You know, some people paint, some people do music, some people write. I journal a lot, you know? So like in my healing journey, it was more so like, and don't get me, don't like, when I say my healing journey, okay, the thing about this is, y'all, I don't care what nobody say. I'm just going to tell y'all, you have to heal until the day you die. Okay. So healing is something that takes place every day in order for you to continue to evolve into your higher self, you know, into the best version of yourself. You got to keep healing. So it's like, have y'all ever been in a situation and it's like someone's talking to you about something and it's not even about you, but it triggers you, right? And you feel some type of way about it. Okay. So it's like energy doesn't lie. So it's like when you are in those type of situations and it's like someone's talking to you really just like an event spree or whatever, and it's like it's triggering you, that means that there is room for you to grow in that area. That is something you need to work on. Okay. You need to heal in that area. Okay. Why did this trigger you? If it wasn't about you, why did you feel like the shoe fit? Because it did. Because somewhere at some point in your life, something similar like this happened to you and the shoe happened to fit, but you never healed through it. So now that someone's talking about it and they're talking about someone totally different, why are you feeling triggered about it? Okay, stuff like that, that is just an indication that you need to do shadow work. You need to heal, okay? You need to go within and dissect that, okay? Dissect that emotion. Go back to that moment why did it trigger you? Okay, revisit that moment. Revisit that moment where it's like, you know, what happened to you in that sense that caused you to really just, you know, like get triggered. It's something that you just brushed under the rug and you never dealt with it again. So now it's like, you know what? Go back under that rug, pull that shit back out and work through it, feel through it, you know, because in order to heal, you got to feel through the emotion, you know, you got to feel through it. All right. And like, really, this is just like a top of the dome. So, I mean, like, I guess I'm just like venting. So like, this may be like one of those videos where it's like all over the place, but I'm just really just talking to y'all. I probably should have went live or something. But you know, I just want to really help you guys heal in a different aspect, you know? So it's like, sometimes like therapy isn't for everybody. Okay. Just straight up. Everybody can't go see, you know, a doctor and have them talk to you about the problems. Okay. Some people that just don't work for everybody, you know? Like me personally, I tried going to therapy before, you know, and unfortunately it wasn't for me, you know? And it wasn't that I couldn't accept the change or I couldn't accept the truth or anything like that. It was just like, I just feel like it wasn't authentic, you know? I just felt like really I was just paying somebody to just, give me bullshit, you know? So, and no disrespect to any doctors out there, okay? But I'm just saying, for me personally, it just did not work for me. Like, I'm a self-healer. So it's like, if something is within me, it's like, I gotta go to God about it. Like, that is my doctor, you know? Like, I'm going straight to source. Like, I'm not going to, no, I'm going straight to source. I'm going to get my guidance. I'm going to be so transparent. I'm going to repent. I'm going to ask God, show me the way, order my steps. I'm going to ask God, give me that clarity, reveal to me what it is that I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the way that I heal, you know? And I'm not here to, you know, to convert atheists into believers or anything of that nature. You know, who you believe is who you believe. I'm not here to go back and forth with y'all on y'all's belief system. I'm just saying what works for me. Okay. So, you know, I go to source, I go to the Most High, and I go right there. That is my doctor, you know. And after I receive my clarity, I meditate on it, you know, and I go and I'm like, well, show me what it is that I can do. Show me. And like, when I tell y'all, when I'm like, show me, like when I tell y'all, like sometimes I be in tears in the shower. Like, I do majority of my praying in the shower. Okay. Like, I have 3 kids. I'm a single mom. Okay. So like, that shower time is about the only time that I get of alone time that's like, this is for you. Okay, so I get a hot 30 minutes, and sometimes it's just 15, but in that 15, in that 30, I'm gonna cry it out. I'm gonna go to God about it. I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna start my day. But I boom, okay, I'm gonna repent. I'm gonna whatever it is I gotta do. That is my one-on-one time with God. Okay, if I can't get out there in nature, I'm right there in the shower and I'm crying about it. Okay, like whatever but that's what works for me, you know. So it's like when I receive that clarity and God shows me, you know, I ask God also order my steps. You know, when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, you know what, God, just show me what it is that you want me to do. What is it that you want me to do? And I allow God to guide me in that way. You know, like that's really important, because it's like sometimes we fail to understand that this is not like God's plan is everything. Like it's not your plan. It's like, yeah, you got a plan, but what you think is not always what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like ego. You can't do this thing called life and work in your purpose and walk in your purpose if you in your ego. No. Drop the ego. When you drop the ego, hey, you're gonna drop in burdens. You're gonna drop that sense of, oh, I'm empowered. No. This is God's plan. This is not your plan. This is God's plan. Okay. And he's using you as that vessel. That's my thing. You know, so when I wake up in the morning and I say my prayers and this, that, and the other, you know, I also ask God to just show me what is it that you want me to do today? You know, allow me to be that vessel, you know, use me as that vessel and allow me to listen to your guidance and your direction. Just help me to make sure that I follow your directions, God. I just want to be obedient. You know what I mean? So it's like, get that transparent. Like, don't be scared to get transparent with God. Like what y'all scared of? Like, you got to, if your desire is really to walk in your purpose, and you're at a stage in your life and you're like, I don't know what is my purpose. You know, like I'm trying to find my purpose. What is my I know I got a purpose. Like everybody's born with a purpose. Everyone has one. Everyone. So why are you not going to source to get clarity on what your purpose is? You know? That's what you need to do, you know, and you ask God for discernment, you know, because discernment is very, very, very important. Discernment, you know, God gives us intuition, you know, trust and follow your intuition, trust your discernment. All right. Make sure that you stay prayed up. Okay. Your prayer, that is your protection. Pray, stay prayed up, you know, but you know, like, I don't know. I don't really want this video to be too long, y'all. And I feel like I'm really just venting and this is going all over the place. But like, I really just want to like reintroduce myself to y'all. Like, my name is Joe, J to the O-E. Okay. Like, y'all, we here, we healing, we chilling, we vibing. Okay. Like, and it's like, I just really want to like, just help you guys overcome those obstacles. Okay. Fear. Let's talk about fear really quick. Okay. And I know I said I didn't want this video to be too long, but just we're just going, okay? We're just gonna let it flow, okay? Let it flow. All right. So fear is the energy of the enemy. God does not want you in fear. That's not an energy of God. Fear is the energy of the enemy. You know, the enemy wants you scared. The enemy knows that there's a calling on your life and it's going to do anything it can to distract you from walking in your purpose. So how do you protect yourself from the enemy? You pray. You stay prayed up. You do the right thing. You fight that temptation, right? Because when you got a serious color on your life, let me tell you something. That warfare, hey, like when I tell you, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get so fucking crazy. Confirmation. It's gonna get so crazy only if you let it. That's why prayer is your sense of protection. That is your defense mechanism. You need to pray when you feel like you got anxiety, when you feel like you're scared, when you feel like you're really nervous and you're really anxious. First of all, when you're anxious, that means you move too fast. You move before God got you there. You moving too fast. You need to slow down. You need to slow down, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. It's like one of those, you really just slow down. Slow down. Let God give you that guidance. Let God direct your movement. Let God order your steps. Anxiety is only because you rushing. It's like you feel it. You know it's here, but you moving too fast. It's like, baby, hold on, calm down, come back. Yeah, I ain't finished talking yet. Get the whole story so that you don't just rush out there impulsively and just try to do it like Nike. Sometimes you got to hold on, and then when you got your full clarity, then you go do it like Nike, because now you got the directions. But if you ain't got the full directions, I mean, how you going to find the gold if you ain't got the map? You don't know where the X that marks the spot is if you ain't got the map. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Dora the Explorer, the map. Got to get in backpack. Y'all know I got kids. It's like, I'm a mom. I'm over talking about Dora the Explorer. But I'm just joking with you guys, but just putting it all in a sense of, you have to have the map. Your map is your discernment, That's why you got to pray for discernment. Pray for intuition. Pray for God to keep your vision clear. Okay, because distractions are real. All right. The idle mind is the devil's playground, right? So be mindful of what it is you're reading. What is it that you're watching on TV? Are you the type of person that's always watching? And no disrespect, all right? Entertainment is entertainment. I get it. But are you always watching something that's drama-filled and gossip and drama and BS? You need to consume more purity within your mind, okay? So you might need to go open the Bible. All right. You might need to go and open something that is empowering. Okay. So you might need to open up something that's more educational. All right. Feed your brain. You could never know too much. You could never have too much wisdom. You could never have too much knowledge. You could never have feed your brain. That's the strongest thing you have as a human being is your mind. Your mind is the most powerful thing you have. That's why I say you could do anything you put your mind to. Your mind is the most powerful thing you have. That's why the enemy like to play with you. In your mind, your thoughts. Okay, you have to be careful with the way you think, because what you think is essentially what becomes of your reality manifestation. That's how you manifest, through your mind, through your thoughts. What you think is what you're going to believe, and it's what's going to become of your reality. So it's like when we were kids and we were at school, or now I'm telling them my age, but it's like when I was at school, all right, I'm 32, but when I was at school, they used to have these signs and they would say, if you think it, you believe it, you can achieve it. That is the law of attraction. And they was telling us as young pups, listen, be careful with that mind. It's the most powerful thing you got as a human being is your mind. What you think is what you're going to create. It's visionary. Your mind. Think it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the enemy will play on your mind. It's like, how like when they say also, it's another thing, and I'm kind of jumping here, but y'all just stay with me, okay? Because I'm just really just kind of just giving y'all downloads a little bit. Like I'm just, letting spirit talk to me right now. But it's like, and then I'm also trying to share with you guys some wisdom that I've acquired, with my own personal experience, because, it's like in time, wounds turn into wisdom, it's, pain helps you focus and it helps you grow. It helps you to evolve, So it's like, in order to grow, you got to go through it. You know what I mean? And it's like when you go through it, don't play victim. Hey, chin up, chest out, shoulders down. Get through it. Because God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers, his strongest warriors. But it's like, don't fall astray. When you feel lost, hey, listen, God will find you. Or go find God. Pray. Okay? Like, pray. God is a forgiving God. You know what I mean? So it's also another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is, your emotions, the heart. when it comes to that heart chakra, that heart, that is your source, that is your connection to the divine. That is your direct source to the divine. That's why I say don't play with somebody's heart and their mind. The mind and the heart is a dangerous thing to play with. That's what they say, right? Because it is. Because it is. People really die of a broken heart. Mental illness is really real. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like these people out here who's out here being toxic. People out here, giving this facade, trying to make people think, oh, I really love you and I want to be with you and I want to play with a motherfucker's heart chakra. But see, that karma don't miss. Karma don't miss. And you got to be careful who you playing with, because God don't play about everybody. It's certain people God really ain't about to play about. That karma gonna hit you so motherfucking hard. So it's like, you don't go playing with people's heart. You don't go playing with people's mind. You don't manipulate people. You don't play with people's heart. You don't do that. Because you make sure you ready when it's your turn. Because it ain't no fun when that rabbit got that gun. You know what I mean? So, look, we're just over here talking about everything, y'all. But I just really just want to, just help y'all. Just go down the right path, and just heal through everything, But I always remember that we may not know why we are experiencing the things that we are experiencing, or we are going through what we're going through, but just always know that it's always a reason why, it's always a reason why, and I'm telling you, it's like God has to prepare you for certain things that's to come in your future. So it's like he's going to take you through these journeys sometimes. He's going to make you endure certain things. You're going to have to overcome certain obstacles, because it's like sometimes when we're praying and we asking God, for certain things and this, that, and the other, you're going to have to show God that you can handle what it is you asking for. So, hey, as you walking through the shadows of death, you understand what I'm saying? So it's like God's going to guide you through it, but you're going to have to get through it. You're going to have to overcome that. You're going to have to walk through so that you can get to where it is you're trying to get to. But you're going to have to show God that you can handle the responsibility of what it is you asking him for. It's like, okay, I see you want it. How bad do you want it? How are you going to do? If I give this to you, how are you going to take care of it? How are you going to show me? Can you handle such a responsibility? Okay, that's why I say, more money, more problems, or, new levels bring new devils and stuff of that nature, because when you leveling up, hey, it's lonely at the top. That's why isolation is so important. You got to protect your peace. You got to protect your peace. So it's like when you really get there, everybody can't go. Everybody cannot go. And it's not no form of, oh, I don't mess with you no more. No. Don't be low vibrational. You release it with love. Okay? When you understand that, everything doesn't last forever. Right? Everything doesn't last forever. Everything's not meant to last forever. Some things are really meant to be for a season. And it's like when you realize that, it's like, all right, so here we are at the end of our chapter. I wish you nothing but the best with your future endeavors, peace, love, and light. But this is where we're done. See you later. Peace, love, and light, blessings, and you continue moving forward, So that's not easy to do. That's really hard, because sometimes those connections that you're having to let go, sometimes those be some lifelong connections, and you just like, what, I'm evolving right now. We no longer resonate. You're at a lower frequency than me. I'm sorry, but in order for me to keep ascending, I gotta keep going, and you're keeping me stagnant. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm going with God. You know what I mean? So it's like, the option is yours. We all have 24 hours in a day. What are you going to do with your 24 hours in a day? What are you going to do with your 24 hours? So it's like, if the purpose of life is really to grow and to evolve, take the steps that you need to take to be able to evolve into your higher purpose, into your higher self, and that's really educating yourself, feeding yourself positivity. Okay, be careful with the tongue, because the tongue could either bring life or death. So you always want to be positive. You always want to speak life. All right, that's very important. Speak life. All right. What other guidance do I have for you guys? I think I'm gonna go ahead and just stop the video here because I don't want to get too far, and we already almost 25 minutes in, y'all. But thank you guys for letting me vent. This was just really just like a quick little, let's just vent and talk about something positive and how we can continue to evolve. All right. But I hope that this message helped you guys. I hope that some of you guys were able, I hope everyone was able to learn something from this video, but we're healing, on this channel. I just want everyone to feel comfortable. This is a non-judgment place. I'm not here to judge you guys, and I'm not expecting to be judged either. I just want us to be able to evolve, empower one another, grow from our mistakes, grow from these challenges, be able to overcome these challenges, and just be the best version of ourselves, be able to walk in our purpose, but yeah, so this is all I have for you all today. To all of my new subscribers, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. To those of you guys who haven't subscribed, you guys feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys here. We healing, we chilling, we vibing, all right? Got that wine? All right, but I love you guys. I hope this video helped, and I will see you all next time. Y'all stay blessed. I love y'all.